Pinpoint weather on NBC5 News is brought to you by the Cow Creek Umpqua Tribe.
Hey, welcome back at ABC5. As we're looking out on the Manor Cam, we've got clear conditions out there here in Medford, but as we're getting through today, especially here tonight and through the rest of this week, we're likely going to be dealing with that smoke moving in from the flat fire. It's going to be a little bit changing directions in which direction that smoke will be moving. We'll get into that here in just a second. 65 degrees though, which is 5 degrees warmer than yesterday. Still the better time to get outdoors right now before it gets too hot. And it is going to get hotter through this afternoon. Acreage of the flat fire, again, just over 12,000, approaching 13,000, 0% containment of that fire right now. You do see that smoke pushing more to the south and southwest. Still, air quality levels are all good across our area, but we're definitely going to be watching that as we're getting through the next couple of days, because watch the smoke here for today as we get more of a south and southeasterly push of that smoke, and that's going to be moving in more, becoming a little bit more widespread, especially west of the Cascades here for today. Likely to start to see a little bit of this filling into Jackson County as we're getting into the later afternoon and evening hours, and that's likely going to continue for tonight. So again, this has that potential to drop off the air quality levels as we're getting through the rest of this week. And you see Thursday, this builds out to the east of the Cascades, so not everyone is going to be clear for much longer. We do see a little bit clearer conditions up into Coos County and just north of that fire as it continues to spread to the south and southeast. So as we're talking about the air quality levels, of course, we're all good right now, which means none of us are dealing with any of the risk. Now, once we start to get into unhealthy levels, that's where you're going to want to limit your outdoor time, especially in the unhealthy and very unhealthy levels. If you have to be outdoors, make sure you're wearing an N95 mask so you're not breathing in a lot of the smoke and small particles. Today, like yesterday, another very dry, very hot afternoon with a breeze coming in after lunchtime. And with that, of course, fires can quickly spread. Now, we're not talking extreme wind for the area. You're only seeing it 10 to 15 miles per hour. But with the dry conditions, that can quickly spread those fires. So keep that in mind. Of course, firefighters still going to be battling on the flat fire with these conditions here for today. Still going to be an active day for the flat fire. Wind speeds will calm down for tonight before about the same for tomorrow, up to 10 to 15 miles per hour. We do have that red flag warning in place. This is for this afternoon until 9 p.m. Of course, with the flat fire and any additional fires, they can spread rapidly with these hot and dry conditions. Now into the forecast. Not as hot as we're getting into the start of next week across the northwest. We will have a system moving in, providing a small cool down, but no rain with this system. We will be staying dry across our area. Some of the latest model trends wants to bring in maybe a few sprinkles into Monday. Even if that happens, it's still very dry. We're talking sprinkles, not widespread rain. Upper 90s through the rest of this week, nearing that triple-digit heat, mid-90s by the start of next week. And as those temperatures cool off, expect the wind speeds to start to pick up, especially for this weekend. And again, smoke and haze to start filling in the area later today and throughout the rest of this week. So more of that hazy sky, hazy smoky sky on the way. Triple digits in Northern California, dropping into the mid-90s next week, and the coastline staying into the 60s, but a lot of that dense patchy smoke and haze will start off the rest of the week with the potential for some patchy fog, a little bit gustier wind speeds this weekend.